Going, going, ugh, live. Welcome to the first video of what will be a new series, new playlist on my YouTube channel, PMDB 2018 Part 2. I think 200 is enough for one playlist, one series, so this is Part 2. Now, I deliberately done that parody early reaction video to the Halloween new film because I honestly just wanted to be done with uploading last night. Hello, Lynn. Welcome. Hope this was a nice surprise for you. This is, I've decided that I needed to upload. I've decided that I needed to upload, and I've decided, Lynn, to create a new playlist, new series. This is PMDB 2018 Part 2. As I think, when you reach 200 in a set of videos, it's time to create a new path, if you will. Welcome, Lynn. Maybe my bad side will come out today with my Austin 316 top on. Again, I'll try and stay on for a while, but the laptop could crash. I could crash. Just see how things go. But I'm hoping to stay on at least an hour. We've spoke earlier, Lynn. I was in a bad mood earlier on. I was in a bad mood all day yesterday. I'm feeling better now. I'm self-helping myself. And others like yourself and Mikey Mike 1, Tracy, Debbie, so on, so on. You guys have been great help lately. I'm just going to test something out. Hold on. Who's excited for Halloween H40 40 years later? I know that's not the official title, but that's what I'm calling it. Halloween H40 40 years later. I may or may not do a reaction video to the trailer on here, but I will certainly be watching it. Now, still not good at multitasking. I'm still in the middle of putting together PMDB videos volume 2. More cringe there. As some poor souls out there want to watch all my videos in order. So, for them, I'm putting together these wee cute playlists. Paul Michael David Bain. Talking to myself. Lynn has got the knife out. Now, don't get carried away now, Lynn. You know what? Jennifer mentioned that barbecue pool party last night where all us Halloween fans, all us in the community would be there. We must make that happen. We really must. All right. Talking to myself. I'm just trying to do something here. If I click on my own channel, what does it say? It says nothing. Technology. Going back to Twitter, yes, I am talking to myself at the minute. I just think it's Lynn, myself, and I here at the moment. Hey, Angel, how's it going? Welcome. Since it's going to be the new Halloween trailer tomorrow, and I may or may not do a reaction, depends what mood I'm in. I might go out. I feel like going out, even if I had the most miserable night out last weekend. I feel like going out this weekend. Maybe my luck will be in this weekend. How's it going, Angel? How are you, young man? You say you love me. I'm feeling the love, feeling the love. So, it all began 40 years ago, 1978, with the release of, where is it? Where is it? Oh, my DVDs are in the wrong blooming order. There we go. Halloween. Perfect. 10 out of 10 for the greatest horror movie of them all. Then, 3 years later, we got Halloween 2. Not a bad sequel. A fall from greatness from Halloween. I'd give it 6 out of 10. A year later, we got the Michael Myers-less Halloween. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. 6 out of 10 again. I guess you can call this a live remake of Brainy Reviews, the Halloween Michael Myers series from 8 years ago. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, the first Halloween I was actually alive for. I was only 0 at the time, not even 1. So obviously I never saw this one in the cinema, but this is one of my favorites of the franchise. 8 out of 10 for Halloween 4. Halloween 4, not the 4, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, starring the late, great Donald Pleasance, who, in my opinion, is the MVP, other than this man here, the MVP of the series. A year later, 1989, Halloween 5. I have a soft spot for Halloween 5, so I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Now, the first Halloween film I'm not too crazy about is Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers from, I'm making Lynn feel old again, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers from 1995. I used to prefer this one much more grown up than I do now. 4 out of 10 for you. Then 20 years ago, Halloween H2O 20 years later, which ignored Halloween's 3 to 6 and started a new timeline. 7 out of 10. Maybe that's a bit generous for Halloween H2O, but I have great fun rewatching this film. And then the worst, one of the worst, in fact, no, I'm not, no, it's not even getting shown. Halloween Resurrection can go to hell. 1 out of 10, one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. It was from 2002. And it's not getting shown. It's banned from my channel. Banned. And then there was Rob Zombie's re-imaging, reboot, prequel. Well, not really a prequel, but there's a lot of backstory in this. Sort of ruined the whole thing. But I kind of like some of Rob Zombie's scenes in this film. But it's far from perfect. 5 out of 10. In fact, I'm going to ban showing Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 as well. It's just as bad as Halloween Resurrection. I don't know what's going on with that film, but I blame it for there not being a Halloween film in 9 years. So Halloween 2 not getting shown either. 1 out of 10 for it as well. So hope you enjoyed my wee remake of an old video live ranking the Halloween films just in time for the Halloween trailer tomorrow. And what film did you agree on was bad, Lynn? Halloween Resurrection? Not many people like that one. It's listed as a comedy / horror on some sites, and like, that's not what Halloween's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a comedy at all. I'm all for laughs here and there and all types of films, but come on. Sucked the energy out of me, that Halloween film. Did you enjoy my wee rankings review there, Lynn? My wee quick rankings review? Was this remake of an old video of mine better than the original? Do 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 do. So Angel, you still there? I thought I'd come live. I didn't want to go live, but um, I feel like recently the people in my community are going live less and less. I'm not sure what that's all about, but um, who knows? Angel's still here. Glad you're still here. Are you up to much today night? Whatever time it is over there with you. I can't wait to support England next month. I've already changed my profile pic on Facebook to an England badge. Love them to win the World Cup. Really would. Wish it would just start. Seen a few updates from Rangers today on Twitter. Let's go. Let's go indeed. Ready to go next season. At least we've got the World Cup. I hate this summer break when there's no football on the TV. Usually. What's anybody got any plans for this weekend? Hello, Kate's family vlog. How's it going? You missed me remaking one of my own videos where I was giving ratings to the Halloween films, all 10 of them. Thanks. I'm glad that you join in these vlogs, Kate. Hey, Green Eyes. I was in a bad mood earlier. I was in a rotten mood yesterday. And I was like, I just need to go on YouTube Live because it does help. It does help. And I love the instant interaction I get from everybody. Green Eyes is here. Lynn says she's going out getting drunk. I was in the mood to go out and get drunk. It is 9:30 a.m. here. I am planning on going to the library today. I'm going to be doing another cooking with Angel Live. When's this Angel live stream coming? Angel, do tell us. I appreciate that, Kate. If you're referring to my live streams, that's what I like. People that react to the chat. That's my type of favorite live streams. I like when the host makes everyone feel welcome, everyone feel relaxed. And sometimes in my chat, people seem to really enjoy hanging out with each other. So it's great. Angel's doing his cooking live stream either tomorrow, Friday night, Friday, or Saturday. I can't really see the new pic, Green Eyes. I've got my contacts in too. Michael, you excited for the new film tomorrow? I am. I've already done a reaction to the Halloween trailer. Yes, I pretended in a video yesterday that I had seen the Halloween trailer, and I thought it'd be fun to do a sort of mock reaction, if you will. I hope it's not my real reaction. I hope I do not get Halloween Resurrection vibes when watching it. And it doesn't. I like Jamie Lee Curtis, but if it turns into the Jamie Lee Curtis show, I'm out. I'm out. Horror's not everybody's cup of tea. I thought it was a change from talking about hair, long hair, short hair, no hair, wrestling. What was a change from those two subjects? Those two of my I seem to talk about them a lot. Hey Steve, how's it going? Guess who's back again? It's you guys, seriously. If I didn't enjoy doing a live stream so much because of you all here, I don't want to sound like I'm sucking up either. No, it's the honest truth. You guys make these live streams work, and I enjoyed the instant interaction. Yes, the crazy knife lady is here, Steve. How are you today, Steve? Have I asked how you were, Green Eyes? How are you doing? This community, we seem to all know each other, and those who don't know some of the others, I think we're all connected in one way to a YouTuber known as Juice My Randomness. We all seem to know him, so I feel like we're all sort of connected through him, or so that's cute. Why not, Lynn? Why not chop it off? Might suit you. Even if I do prefer long-haired women at the moment. And then again, I had my Miley Cyrus phase when she had the platinum blonde hair, and I really fancied her. So uh, well, I wish I could help, Green Eyes. Steve wants Lynn to shave her head. He double dog dared her too. Oh, why not? Why not? Tomorrow, I'm definitely going out tomorrow night. I need a drink. It's been a rotten week, miserable week, so might as well go out and have a miserable night out too. Might as well top it all off. The Halloween trailer keeping me going right now. It really is. And of course, you lot here. 6 in the house. I was going to say 6 in a nut house, but there's already a nut house live stream, so I have to think of a new name. And you can follow me on Twitter. I know some of you have already, but it's here again at Paul Michael, just my 2 names, and DB. There you go. Thank you, Steve. I think I'm going to set moderator soonish, maybe in this stream. Who'd like to be a moderator? I will say, if you start abusing the wrench, I will quickly remove it from you. Steve says, me. Because I've been a few times on here, I think I've had a few trolls in, and I've been trying to get rid of them, but I've been having problem viewing their channels when I'm live, so I think it's maybe time for a moderator or 2. What we need, Lynn, is that barbecue. Jennifer says she's a wonderful cook. Jennifer's my sister, for those of you who don't know. We just recently discovered we're brother and sister. It's a small world. So yes, like I said at the start of the video before I started remaking and my old Halloween rankings video from 8 years ago, everything's came full circle now. This is the first video of a new set, new playlist, new series, whatever you want to call it, on here. This is PMDB 2018 Part 2. I've already done a 200 video appearances. I thought it was time for a new playlist for this year. I've never done 200 videos in a single year before, so this is all new territory. So welcome to PMDB 2018 Part 2, the first video. Just online, Steve, just online. Yes, we need a party in the USA. Green Eye says, really, really to what? Sorry, maybe I missed something. I was just joking about Jennifer and I. It wasn't much. No, there was no trolls bugging me. It was just Jennifer is a great person. I've had trolls before. Been called every name under the sun. Nasty rumors about me from my own community. So it was kind of worse. But um, I just this week I feel like, is this worth it? Because it's easy for people to say, "Oh, don't worry about the views." No, 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 no. I've been doing this 8 years, over 1,000 videos. It's a bit different from someone who's just started up and's already got like 600 subs or whatever, and if they start moaning about views or subs. No, no. Try doing it for 8 years, producing 1,000 videos, and still having hundreds more videos than subs. It's a little bit different. I don't anymore, Steve. I learned the best way to do trolls and negative people, rumors and stuff was to rise above it all and not sell it, not take any hits. And I learned that way that they move on to someone else very quickly. They get bored of me and move on to someone else very quickly. We don't want Lynn, the crazy Patriots fan, to flip out. But I get frustrated on YouTube. I just feel like I know much more about subjects than some other more popular YouTubers on here. I don't know. I get very frustrated. I do get very frustrated on here. Hey, MBTV 86, how's it going? So yes, welcome to the first video of PMDB 2018 Part 2. Oh, it's Mr. Boot. Have you changed your name, Mr. Boot? Oh, obviously. Duh, Paul. Stupid. So, if you're new to this live stream, there's no plan with this, as usual. This is my 23rd live stream. Mr. Boot can't change it. Are you wanting to change it? What would you change it to? And there's no plan with this. What I do is what I enjoy watching in other people's live streams when the host, me, at this moment, interacts with the live chat to Super Mr. Boot, to Green Eyes, Steve, Lynn, Angel, if you're still here, Kate. That's the type of live streams I enjoy watching. That's the type of live streams I create. As for the rest of my non-live videos, they're all very random and be raw real. For the entertainment type videos, like last night's Halloween trailer parody, the volume can be turned way up. Green Eyes, I've got the most boring life ever. Seriously, if I start talking about myself, you all disappear far, far, far away. What I won't say I'll answer all questions, but you can ask questions if you want, and I probably will answer 90% of them. So if you want to ask questions, yeah. If I'd go old school today and wear my Austin 316 top. It's the same top I wore at WrestleMania 25 the last time I was in America. I'll be visiting America in August. I've one sister. Her name is Jill. I love her. Her and my mum are the two most important people in my life. Mr. Boot. No, no, I'm not an Italian football fan, but I got this hat. I'm hiding my huge forehead, the all the brains inside. I got this hat when I was in Italy last year. I only support one football team, and that's Rangers. But I will be supporting England in the summer. Mr. Boot thinks Italian. Well, can't really argue. Can't really argue. It's really um, close between Italy and Spain football, I guess. I know, right? That's weird. Italy. It'll be weird not having Italy in the World Cup. We're so used to Scotland not being in the World Cup here. But I hate Roman Reigns with a passion. He killed my passion for wrestling this year, the last few years actually. So yeah, Mr. Boot, it will be odd not having. Are you? I'm assuming. Are you a football fan yourself? What teams do you support? I'm dying for the. I'm bored with the football season being over, but I'm glad that the World Cup's coming up. Argentina. I'm not sure who will win this year, apart from England, of course. But Green Eyes remember watching Hulk Hogan when Hulk Hogan was good looking. I love Hulk Hogan, I can't lie. He's in my top 10 wrestlers. It was him and the Ultimate Warrior that got me into wrestling in the first place. And well, I used to be in the bandwagon here in Scotland, anybody but England. But I think there's a lot. The jealousy is real in Scotland. We haven't qualified since World Cup 1998, which is, I mean, the last time Scotland, I was talking about the Halloween films earlier. The last time Scotland were in a World Cup was when Halloween H2O was in the cinemas. I mean, that's ridiculous. So it used to be anybody but England with me, but you know what? Last few tournaments, I've been supporting England, and I hope they win. I really hope they win. Shawn Michaels did it for Lynn. I've seen Shawn Michaels live against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25. I used to have a major crush, probably where my long-haired fetish began, with Shawn Michaels when I was younger. I think they'll get through the group stage. I've got faith. I've just got a feeling they're going to do well this World Cup. Yeah, there's been a few errors. They've had a few dodgy goalkeepers in the past. The Undertaker is still around. He's about 54 or 53, I think someone said in a chat last night. He's very part-time. He appears. He's like Christmas, the Undertaker. He appears once a year. And Lynn, you know nothing about football. You're soccer, and I know absolutely nothing about American football. But I know the Patriots rule, of course. Yeah, the Undertaker. He's been very faithful to the WWE. It's a shameful, but we're discussing wrestling, and it's not good these days. It really isn't that good. I've actually stopped watching it. WWE. In the last 15 years, they've created one star, John Cena, who's terrible in my opinion. They have they haven't created any new stars, so that's why they have to rely on the Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, The Rock, so on and so forth, to you know, get eyeballs on the product. It's not good wrestling at the moment, or hasn't been for years. And well, Mr. Boots entitled to his own opinion. He thinks Italian football's the best. He doesn't really think American football's great. I can't comment as I haven't watched, but it looks like to me ugh, bless me, the fun of being live. It looks like rugby with helmets, American football. That's what it looks like to me. I haven't watched much American football. Exactly, Steve. I'm all for people having opinions. And wouldn't it be a boring world if we all enjoyed the same things in life and supported the same team? Wouldn't that be very dull? Now, Mr. Boot, I've seen you in a number of live streams, Nippy and Janae, the Not House. Do you ever make any videos, go live yourself? I wasn't sure who you were when you first came in, and I seen people calling you Mr. Boot, and thought, oh, that's him. And I may or may not react to this new Halloween trailer. I feel like it will drop my time 6 p.m. Well, you can turn that into a positive, Mr. Boot, because when you've got haters, you can look at it like you've made it. They can be annoying, but best way to rise above them and just do your thing, if you will. Do what makes you happy, to say. Well, the only legit sport I watch is football, or soccer to everybody over there. Um, I mean, I like swimming when I was younger, but my knowledge on other sports is not great at all. But if you want a sport debate in the chat, knock yourselves out. Not literally knock yourselves out. Now, Len, you mentioned the Boston Celtics. They're a basketball team, right? I couldn't support a team named that. It's far too near the name of a team that is. I feel sick just thinking about them. So I couldn't support a team called the Boston Celtics. It's too close to a team I don't like very much. But at least it sounded much nicer than the team Steve likes racing. I wasn't offended, Mr. Boot. I hope you have fun in here. We need a joke. We need to have more fun. Canadian. I've had a few subscribers from Canada lately. Now that's a place I'd like to visit. It's nice to see you proud of your country, Mr. Boot. And I think of Canada, I can't help but think of Bret the Hitman Hart. Now he's in my top three wrestlers of all time. It's neck and neck between him and Shawn Michaels for second and third spot. Austin obviously number one, but Bret Hart, you have to suspend your disbelief for wrestling. But Bret Hart, oh my god, he was so good. He was so good. Every move he did made sense. I loved Randy Savage. In fact, if you dig deep enough to my old YouTube videos, you'll find me talking about Randy Savage when he passed away. I was taken aback when he did. Oh yeah, indeed. Owen Hart. I mean, Owen Hart he died far too young. He was only 33 when that happened, Mr. Boot. I loved watching Owen Hart v Bret Hart. I thought their feud was one of the best in wrestling. He was my Owen Hart. He was such a nacho in the ring. It's like Owen Hart. He didn't even try to be good. He just was a good wrestler. Like he was brilliant in the ring. Randy Savage. He had it all: the promos, the charisma. He could wrestle. You know that wrestlers from Hulk Hogan's era. They were all stars. They really were. A lot of the wrestlers today, a lot of them look the same. They've got no charisma. They're overly scripted. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of non-wrestling fans that think the wrestling ring's like a bouncy castle, but it really isn't. And like Mr. Boot said, that cables are nasty, and the ring is certainly not a bouncy castle. Really, is that true, Steve? I didn't know that. I'm learning something. Roman has the charisma of feel a knife in the back of me now. It's odd. I started, you know, not praising Roman. Felt a knife in the back of me there. George the Animal Steel. Did you like George the Animal Steel? If I'm being honest, I didn't. I didn't like him as a wrestler, and Miss Elizabeth. Now she was a beautiful woman. She always looked fantastic. I thought. Hey, thank you for popping in by, Mr. Boot. You take care. Thank you. Take care, Mr. Boot. Yeah, Steve. I just and far too many of the wrestlers have passed away in the last 15 years. It's a ridiculous number. Some of them far too young. Like watching WrestleMania 6 is like a black and white film these days. I swear there's like a wrestler that's dead in each match. It's horrible. Compare that to like a Super Bowl from the same year, and you see all those footballers still alive. Compare that to WrestleMania 6. It's a scary list of dead wrestlers. Well, I've enjoyed myself 40 minutes in. Do you want me to continue? Or do you think it's time for me to go away a bit? I tell you one wrestler I wouldn't mess with, Steve. Haku. Haku. He sounded like a tough very tough man behind the scenes, Haku. Well, I'm happy being here with you all, Green Eyes, Steve, Lynn, so I'm happy to stay. Nadu, I'll make myself a cup of tea at some point and be extremely rude and walk out my own stream, but I always come back. I always come back. So yes, if you want to ask any more questions, sometimes I ramble on questions for too long. I got a siblings question, one sister. We started talking about wrestling. Fair enough, Green Eyes. I sort of treat live streams like real life. I mean, if you guys were here talking, we would be having drinks, We would all need drinks and something to eat at some point. So that's what I treat live streams like real life. Are you happy to see me kick off a brand new series, PMDB 2018 Part 2? I certainly do, Steve. Now, Steve, have you made any new videos, went live again? I am subbed to you, but I don't think I've seen anything from yourself. Lynn, how's your videos going? Not yet. Green Eyes, I don't think I've ever saw you in any. Well, I think I saw you in the panel of the Nut House once. I thought you did well. Yeah, the trivia. They can be daunting, videos in general, especially live streams. This is my 23rd live stream. But for over 8 years, I didn't make any live. Well, when I first joined YouTube, there was no such thing as live stream. And it took me years to get on the live stream bandwagon. It has its pros and cons. It's addictive, the con. But the pros are here, all here in the chat, making me feel welcome. Here, make me feel welcome in the Nut House, Nippy and Janae's live stream, which I've missed the last couple of nights because I've got my sleeping patterns right again. So I'm going to be missing a lot of the American live streams, but I'm there in spirit. What do you think's wrong with it, Lynn? Or is it maybe your internet connection? I was joking with Mikey Mike One how I could see the Nut House so clear. And I'm in Scotland, yet he's in America, and he was having problems watching the Nut House. Yeah, it's good. My sleeping patterns were wild, so I'm glad they seem to be back to normal, if you will. Right. I'm gonna try something here. I might knock this off. I hope not. Let's see. Ah, there's me. There's me. PMDB 2018 Part 2. Very good. Talking to myself again. I always seem to get the right answers. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be extremely rude. I need some tea. So, you guys talk amongst yourselves. You know the procedure by now. And Green Eyes talks to herself all the time. Well, I'm glad I'm not alone. Right. Thank you, Lynn. That's exactly where I'm going right now. You behave. See you soon. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go for Rangers next season. Going for 55, absolutely. I'm talking to myself again. Oh. Right, 12 I missed. We are old enough to occupy ourselves, Steve says. I could be his mom. Green Eye says, I try to behave so hard. So do I, Lynn. Stevie, what you do? I could be his and Lynn's dad. Retired. Oh, that's nice. My hobby is counting down the years. It's boring as F. Lol. Sit here all day listening to TV. We do a lot of camping and I'm glad you talked amongst yourselves. I am back. Lynn, you've got the crazy cat set. WrestleMania anthology set there is pissing me off. It looks stupid. Move. There just now. That's better. It looks stupid up there. I got that from I was 18. The anthology set. You know what? My mom and sister who bought me that eons ago got conned because WWE said nothing's been touched in this set of WrestleManias. It's all as it was when it was live. Bull. A lot of entrance themes were dubbed. WWF totally edited out. I know there was issues with that with the lawsuit and stuff, but I mean, music, seriously? Oh, I wouldn't recommend that WrestleMania anthology set. Unedited, I don't think so. There's even little things like Austin getting hit with a beer can at WrestleMania 20. That's been edited out. Now, that was fun. I'm a huge Steve Austin mark, but I did get a giggle watching that at WrestleMania 20. Why edit that out? Ric Flair's swearing was toned down too at WrestleMania 20. So it could have been like the perfect set of videos, but nope. Uh, Steve's dog talks to him. What's your dog's name again, Steve? I went back and watched your videos, Steve, and I could have swore your dog was there or thereabout. Why does Ric Flair drive? That's going to do a woo for you, Lynn. Woo. I can do a much better woo, but I'm scared my voice breaks. Why does the nature boy, Slick Rick, drive you insane? One of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, Lynn. What about Charlotte? Do you like Charlotte Flair? You know, I recently found out Charlotte, her name's not actually Charlotte. It's like Ashley. Paul with question marks. Why am I getting Paul with question marks? Sorry. And no, says Lynn. Does nobody like Ric Flair in this chat? Or is it just me? There was a wrestling show in Aberdeen. He was way past his prime. But he stole the show in Aberdeen. He really did. He showed up all the wrestlers back then. Batista and Triple H. Ric Flair stole the show. And he was way past his prime, even by then. 4 dogs. They must keep you busy, Steve. I knew you had at least one dog. Green Eyes thinks he's rude and crude. I think he's wonderful, Slick Rick. Absolutely not. I would hate juice my randomness. I would hate if we all liked and agreed on everything. How dull. Oh God, how boring a world would that be? I've already done that on a live stream, Lynn. I'm quite happy with my hair like it is now. Not visible. I'm such a minker today, guys. I've not even showered yet. Isn't that disgusting? Just as well you can't smell as well as hear. I don't smell at the moment, but Green Eyes hasn't had a shower either. How's it going, Juice My Randomness? When's the consent video dropping? When's it planned? How many YouTubers were in it again? I did read a number last night. It was quite a lot. Thank you, Lynn. You're far too kind. See, Lynn, I really need a bigger hat with all these compliments I get from you. I'm going to invest in a bigger hat soon. I'm running out of compliments. I've written them all down, Lynn, and I get my friends, all three of them, to read them back to me. Welcome, Juice, to my technically 1034 video, I think. This is number 1 in a PMDB 2018 Part 2 series playlist. Welcome. I thought 200 was enough for one series playlist, so I created a new one. I was all set to not come back to you, but I'll be doing this until I'm dead. Over the next 3 weeks, I have 39. That's a big number, Juice. I know you're up for the task. Have you is the video made already? Or are you still putting it together? If so, how much stuff have you got to edit in? And how long have you got left of Ramadan? It's all done. Wow. And when is the schedule, if you don't mind me asking, or is that secret for now? A week and a bit. Your gold video, the sign language one, that's going to be hard to top. I watched that few. It was addictive too. I thought it was a great song, beautiful people in the video, inside and out. 23rd of June for Juice My Randomness's consent video featuring 39. Are they all? I assume they're all YouTubers, right, Juice? Or maybe there's a mix of people maybe that don't normally make videos. That'll be soon then, 23rd of June. I know Debbie Davis is in it, right? Is there who I'm intrigued who's in this Juice My Randomness. Hey, one video a week, so that's that's more than enough. There was a time, believe it or not, just 2 years ago that I only uploaded 26 overall videos in one single year. I know that's hard to believe considering the amount of videos I've done this year. And speaking of Goober lady, I hear, Juice, from your own mouth that you're going to be on her live stream twice a week. Is that right? Coming to my channel is probably more live streams, Juice. That's what's coming to my channel. I've been on here nearly an hour. Twice a week. Yeah, is it going to be on her channel or is it going to be on both your channels? Oh, is it and is it going to be live, Juice? I've watched Uber before. She's got quite the audience. Um, I've seen her in a lot of the chats. I've heard a lot of good things about Uber. Oh, great. Well, they're my live videos are the type of videos I enjoy most, so I'll definitely be watching Juice. I look forward to that. And when's all this going to be starting, Juice? These weekly 2-week videos with Uber Goober. Why not? Why not, Lynn? It's the time. Halloween's here. Well, you know the film. It's the year of the Halloween film. Hello, Jeanette. How's it going? Welcome. We've got Juice here. I was talking earlier about you, Juice, as usual. Juice, Juice, Juice. I was saying we've got quite a friendly community. If the others don't already know each other in the chat, we do have one thing in common, and that is we all seem to know and support or know of Juice My Randomness. He's like connects us all together. We're just talking about Juice's consent video. Yeah, I mean, Juice, we had this discussion. I mean, me and you, between ourselves, create a lot of non-live videos, and we both started doing the lives this year. So, you know, we never jumped on the live stream bandwagon for a long time, to be fair to ourselves. And they are addictive. So they are a bit addictive to live streams. But the pro is we've got a lovely set of people in here. Well, welcome, Jeanette. If you don't already know Jeanette, as I said, Juice, you're a natural. I was inspired to go live myself when I started watching the likes of yourself and Jeanette, since she's here, and Debbie is very good live. They really are. That's why it's not so much the video; it's the socializing part and the live streams, as I've mentioned, that I enjoy most. Is when, well, I was watching Keith. Everybody calls him Keith, and he was interviewing a guy yesterday. I also enjoy the live streams where all our YouTubers interview one another. I think they're very good too. Eagle, I always forget his username, but Keith, he's brilliant. He looks so professional too. He's always dressed up in like a shirt and nice tie, and here's me just like a casual, very, very, very casual. Eagle, there you go, Eagle VP. I think the first interview I watched with him was yourself, Juice My Randomness. That was a fun interview, especially when it started entering the gutter territory. That was fun. The only negative I would say to well, I read your thing wrong there, Green Eyes. I thought you meant like when there's a lot of people in the live streams. When there's too many people chatting in the live streams, that's when I'm out. It's too much to keep up with. But I enjoy when there's a lot of people on the panel. I've never heard of Being Nancy before. Uh, would you recommend her, Steve? Why not 1978? You could say in the year legends were born. Looking at my Halloween set now. Got Michael in the background, as you can see. I got that from my younger cousin. I never actually went out and bought that Michael Myers toy. We'll look forward to you coming back, Juice. Juice thinks you should do it, Steve. Being Nancy, I've not heard of her. Is she a big, small YouTuber on here? She's a nice person. And is that what her username is? Just being Nancy. I'll check her out. No, you never need to apologize, Jeanette. I appreciate you coming in. Bye. I saw you went 3 hours. I think I caught the end of your stream, but I did see and was surprised, but chuffed to see that you went quite a long time. I'll being Nancy. I'm going to check her out. I'm sold, Steve. And if she wants you on the panel, and you fancy going up on the panel, why not, Steve? Why not? I know I can't really speak sometimes. I think it seemed to be weird. It seemed to be like a weekend where I was in a bad mood. I came on here and I could see a lot of people were getting frustrated. And it seemed to be like a weekend where a lot of us were in bad mood, getting frustrated with YouTube. And I get frustrated with YouTube, but I mean, you guys keep me going. Those are the best ones for when you don't even realize the time, how much of time has passed. As long as everybody's having a good time and chill and good conversation is flowing, why not continue it? I remade one of my old videos while I was on here at the start here. Lynn caught it. I remade an old Halloween video live where I ranked them and rated them again. And that was before there was, people came in. Yeah, I mean, I feel like people that do come in here to my live streams have been lucky, and they seem to enjoy communicating amongst each other. So that's lovely to see. My parcel came from Choppers this morning. It was exciting. Chopper, I've seen him in the chat, but I don't think I've watched any of his content. Assuming it's a he. Would you recommend, or does he even do videos? I have seen him in the chats though. Chopper's Rule 1. What type of videos does he do, Jeanette? Diva Dave D is in the house. I wasn't laughing at you coming in there, Dave. I'm just always happy. I guess it's nervous laughter, Dave, whenever I see your name. I stutter over it. Diva Dave D is in the house. Welcome to my 1034th mistake, Diva Dave D. This is the very first video of PMDB 2018 Part 2 playlist series, whatever you want to call it. So welcome, you're part of history. I thought 200 is more than enough for one set of videos, so I thought I'd create a new playlist, new series. Let's go. As Stephen Gerrard would say to Rangers, let's go indeed. I'm rambling on as usual. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed, Lynn. He has a lot of videos, a nice guy. Well, I'll check him out too. Chopper's Rule 1, I'll check out Being Nancy. I'm sold on both. I have seen Chopper's Rule 1 in the chats before. I'm glad to have you here, Dave. I don't know, where is the Solus? Him and his alien goats. I get nervous I think people can see me getting nervous on here when Sola starts talking about goats and aliens, and he's very young though. He's got a huge imagination. He is still very young. Well, I'm glad someone thinks it's cute. Seems a nice. I call him a kid because to me he is a kid. He's like what, 19, 20. To me he's a kid. But he seems a pleasant young person, Solus. I get good vibes from him. Absolutely. No, I'm not afraid of goats. Don't be ridiculous. Stone Cold Steve Austin you're talking to here. I'm not scared of anybody or anything. Give the goats a stunner. I wasn't being serious there. I wasn't. I'm not going to. I feel. This is how ridiculous our politically correct climate is getting. I am literally scared to joke or say anything in case people take me seriously. Seriously, if it wasn't for these live streams and you guys coming in, all this political correctness bullshit going on with the world, I don't think I'd ever sign into any social media. I don't think I would. No alien goats will be stunned by myself. I don't even know. Like the world we live in today. I think I'd hurt myself more if I did do a stunner in real life. I think I'd hurt my back more than anything else. My outlet is tea and live streams. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Right. Sorry, guys. Don't want to be blowing my nose on camera. The joys of being live. Anything can happen. It's a nice sunny day in sunny Scotland. It was so, you know what I'm like with all the layers I usually wear in videos. I've usually got a fleece on. But when I was at my sister's last Saturday, it was so hot in Scotland. I never, not only did I have my fleece off, I had my top off and shorts on too. Now that's not like me. That's not like me. That's how hot it was in Scotland last weekend. And the sun has came out. Now you're in England somewhere, right, Jeanette? Of course, you don't need to say where you're from, but I know obviously you're from England somewhere. Well, I could mute my mic, but last time I interfered with my mic, it became a silent video. Now we're trying to keep this PG. I'm dying for the World Cup to start. I get bored when there's no football when the season goes off. So I'm happy that the World Cup is almost here next week. I've already changed my profile pic on Facebook to an England badge. Would love England to win the World Cup. I really would. I've been supporting them in the last few World Cups. I mean, I used to be on the bandwagon up here of anybody but England. There's a lot of jealousy up here in regards to football. I was like, you know what? No, if Scotland don't make it, I'm proud to be British. I'm going to support England. Does Jeanette watch Britain's Got Talent? I'm not sure if Jeanette watches Britain's Got Talent. My mum does. I don't, but each to their own. Angel still here. Welcome. We've got Jeanette here. We've got Steve still here. We've got Lynn the Crazy Patriots fan still here. We've got Green Eyes, I think, still here. And you mentioned earlier on, Angel, that you've got a cooking live stream coming up either today or tomorrow. I'll look out for that one. What are you going to be cooking? Yes, if you're talking to me, Green Eyes, and you're talking about football, yes, I love Rangers Football Club. I get insane when they're on. I get involved. I'm not one of those people that watches football and just sits there. I get involved. When I'm at Ibrox in the games, I get involved. I'm as loud as anybody there. Jeanette's not into football, but like we say, like me and Green Eyes, and I think Steve were discussing earlier, wouldn't it be a boring world if we all liked the same thing or supported the same team? It'd be dire. Now, you got a bit crazy too, Lynn, when watching your American football. Bacon wrapped egg muffins. That sounds absolutely delicious, Angel. Do send me one. Green Eyes yells at the TV too. What sport do you like, Green Eyes? Do you like your American football? I remember Lynn mentioned basketball as well and said their team, she likes Boston Celtics, reminds me too much of a team I do not like. College football. It gets more ratings than the wrestling. I usually sit there and say you're fake or what with some of the stuff they come out with. Wow, Lynn. No, I mean, I do get. I've had a lot to shout about recently, but I've stuck through Rangers thick and thin, and I don't. You get people that change teams each season, or especially with the sport like England teams up here. And one season they're Man City fans, next season they're Man United fans. Like, come on, pick a team and stick with it. I can't cope with people that change teams each season. It just, where is your loyalty? And we've mentioned, it's nice to talk about football or Halloween because sometimes these streams turn into a wrestling stream or talking about hair stream. So it's nice. Oh, see, I support, I don't mention my dad's side a lot, but I guess I got the Rangers gene passed on to me because all my mother's side are Aberdeen fans, but my dad's side and my dad, I believe, even though they're not in my life, they are staunch Rangers fans, and I think I got the Rangers gene passed on to me, and I always preferred the color blue to red. I supported Rangers when I was a very, very young kid, when I was like 2 or something, and I'm never going to change teams now. I don't see the point in changing teams. I got such, it's been really a roller coaster ride supporting Rangers. We've had fantastic times and we've had some of the worst times. Well, like we say, Lynn, Steve, Green Eyes, we're not always going to agree, and that's the good thing. We're not meant to agree. Now, Jeanette, if you're still there, Pixie, he's is it Sheffield United he supports? I think I saw. I think I was recommended to one of his old videos today, and I could have swore you mentioned that you were maybe going live later on in the evening. Is that right, Jeanette? Is that a good or bad thing, Diva Dave D? I've seen the light. I've seen the light. But Len, I mean, I agree with you. I don't get the bandwagon fans. I mean, I guess you could call me a well. When it comes to international teams, I'm just dying to see England win the World Cup. I really am. And I know it will wind so many people up, me supporting England here in Scotland and my Facebook and stuff, which is good, great. Glad they're wound up. And to be honest, I've got my reasons to support England. One, a lot of people say Rangers are an English team, so there's that. And two, don't I swear to you, Steven Gerrard. I've got my reasons. I've got my reasons now. Let's go. Oh, wouldn't it be a perfect season if England win the World Cup and Rangers, Steven Gerrard's first season in charge, just win everything. Be beautiful. I can dream. I can dream. I'm at, I know how to wind people up, but I do legit want England to win the World Cup. Steve said he likes watching English football too, curling, darts. You know, I was never a darts person, but my mum loves darts, and I was watching it with her one time, and I really got into the darts. It was on Sky World Cup for darts, and I can see why people can get into watching darts. Great atmosphere at the darts. It's good to see you. Was it too intense, the light? I like the light myself. Makes me feel all powerful. I'm joking. I'm speaking rubbish again, rambling on. At least we're not talking about alien goats. Where is the Solus? Solus, where are you? Did you miss Solus? Ramble away, Steve says. Who's still all here? Hope I haven't chased my viewers away. And we're talking about, I was joking in the Nut House yesterday how I stopped speaking to people who buy such things as Alexa, and lo and behold, Debbie has things like Alexa. But it's true. I think they're scary. I don't even have. I'm waving this phone at the moment. I don't even have a smartphone at the moment. And it is the more technology advances, the more it scares the hell out of me. I'm even scared to even talk about it. Nine people coming in. Thank you, Lynn. I'll take them as another compliment I'll write down. Let's have a wee. Speaking of Alexa, what's your guys' opinion on things like Alexa, smartphones, new technology in general? Just, you know, obviously it has its positives. If it weren't for this laptop, weren't for YouTube, I'd have never met any of you. We're gonna be able to record silly videos, but I feel like a lot of us are guilty of spending way too much time with technology. We all seem to be a bit too addicted. Green Eyes has a slide phone. I used to have a smartphone. I haven't missed it. I haven't missed it. Mr. Mania is in. The sound is off, so I'll say hello to him in the chat. Hold on as I multitask. Wrestler Mania, I think you pronounce that. Sounds like Wrestler Mania. Yeah, Alexa does scare me too. I've heard stories about it recording random people's conversations and sending it to others. I just never liked the sound of it. Smart TVs scare me too. I just it's getting to creepville. Some of the new technology, it really is. Who's Alexa? You don't want to know, Diva Dave D. It's a device. It's just a new technology thing, which, in my opinion, makes people even more lazier. Like you'll say, Alexa, who is the 45th president of the United States? And Alexa stumbles a wee bit, but she will admit it's Donald J. Trump. Or Alexa, when the hell's the new Halloween trailer coming out and what time? You know, it's that type of device. Team PMDB. It's all about me, me, me. I like it. You guys make the stream. Well, let's hope it doesn't go that way, Dave. There is hope. There is light. But you know what, Diva Dave D? If I hadn't created this series of videos and I didn't have so many pictures on Facebook and stuff, now I've got everything backed up. I've got everything backed up, but no one can see them offline. But if I didn't have so much stuff online, I'd have probably been living off the grid by now. I really would have. But it was funny how I mentioned Alexa and how I wouldn't have one, and Debbie, lo and behold, the host of the Nut House, had one. But you know, I just got to be honest. See, this is how relaxed you guys make me feel in the chat. Lynn's got a deadly PMDB addiction. Send Lynn prayers, everyone. I just think it makes us even more lazier. Diva Dave D, all these new technology, I think it's turned kids into zombies. I don't know. I think it's going. There's too much out there, and like I say in the nut house yesterday, if I ever have kids, they're going to have to be at least 25 before they get a phone or anything else. I'll admit, when I had a smartphone, I was always on it. Green Eyes. But nowadays, my mom uses her phone more than I do. I roll my, I do. I love my mom, but I do roll my eyes sometimes at the amount of time she's on her phone. I can't help it. I just. But Diva Dave D, I feel like it's gone too much. It's like I think there should be a limit to how much we use it. But it is what it is. I just think, imagine how boring it would be to make a film on people's lives today, because all we do is either on our phone, on our iPod, playing a blooming game, on here. We have, we are becoming really dull. We are. It would be hard making a fun film out of real life today. It really would. But yeah, like Green Eye says, there is positives. I am happy I've got this set of videos. I'm happy I've been able to share my pictures and all that. There are positives. I'm not saying it's all doom and gloom, but I feel like we need a balance. But it's just interesting to hear other points of view on things like Alexa or things, all sorts of new technology. It's good to hear. But then again, if there wasn't new technology, we wouldn't know each other existed. So yeah, all for different sets of opinion. And some people love Alexa, some people like, ugh, but But thank you once again for making me feel so relaxed in these live streams. Yeah, I'm with you, Dave. That would be, I'd be blessed to be a father someday. I don't think it will happen. But if I ever do become a dad, the clock is ticking, then I'd try and have my kids have a real childhood before they start discovering the internet. Oh no, it wouldn't be me. It feels like it's ticking, Green Eyes. TikTok. I'm 30 now, remember. In gay terms, I've got one foot in the grave. I'm bisexual, so, and I prefer women these days. Older women, actually. I was getting frustrated in one of the dating apps yesterday. I was like, oh, what's the point in being on here? No one speaks to me on here. I feel like, how am I going to, I don't know how to meet anybody. Yes, there was a time period where I did prefer men. And then later on, in recent years, I've started preferring women and don't really fancy any man these days. But I feel like in an ideal world, I would be a dad by now and would have family to look after. I feel like I'm ready for that chapter. I'm bored, and even though I feel like getting drunk, not drunk. I just feel like socializing this weekend. I've outgrown that part chapter of my life. I'm ready for the next. Hold. Are you still planning on visiting Scotland, Diva Dave D? Said you were going to visit my gravestone by the time you got here. It's 10 to 5 here. I will be ending the stream about 5:15 my time. We've got a while yet. That's when I'll end this specific stream. Green Ice has never been on a plane. I don't like flying myself. I've been on planes, but I've got a fear of flying even before I've done it. So, dude, for what we know, no one knows. No one knows for sure what happens after this physical life. So you might as well check out the Willow Dave. Go for it. I've been in America. I've been in Norway, Italy, Spain. Yeah, I think we were talking about that barbecue earlier on, Lynn. I think it'd be great if we could all actually meet up sometime, have a wee barbecue. I always tell people next to me it's exciting to see if we get to crash this time. What? I always tell the person next to me it's exciting to see. Dave, age is just a number of green eyes, and I've mentioned this quite a lot of times on here, non-live. I actually get on with people a lot older than me than I do my own generation. So if it were my barbecue, all ages would be welcome. And as long as everybody had a good time, be good for me. I'm going to be extremely rude, Diva Dave D. I'm going to be a diva. I'm going to get myself another damn cup of tea, and I'm going to wrap this stream up. My mum says things like that, Green Eyes, that she's 61 now and she feels the same as she did when she was like 30. So I can understand that. Totally, I totally get that. It's just a number, just an illusion, if you will. Right. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Talk amongst yourselves. Such a lovely day. Back. Sorry if I've missed anything. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap this up at about 5:15 my time, so 15 minutes. Thanks for all coming in. Hope you all had a good time. You're glad to see me back once again. 23rd live stream overall. And the first of a new playlist, new series, PMDB 2018 Part 2. Hope it's a good bloomin' playlist. Lynn says she is 14. It is hard to behave. Let's have a scroll up. Green Eyes, I can't even imagine what it must be like to have lost one of your own. Thank you, Lynn. I'm glad you have. Let's see. Wonder what happens if maybe this will ruin my stream. I wonder what happens. Right. I was entering my own stream. I was just seeing what would happen. But I'm happy to have discovered you all. The last month or so, I've known some of you now, and I feel blessed that you are in my life. Good, Steve. I'm happy. I'm really chuffed to hear that. And if you aren't having fun here, do let me know. I'll try and change that. What you see is what you get from me. See, I'm so relaxed, sometimes concentrating just reading the comments, enjoying your company, that I get Paul to speak. But to me, age is just a number. Some people act very, very mature for their young age, and then you get people that are a lot older that don't act mature at all. So, it is what it is. Screw the rules, Steve. Rules are made to be broken. Rules. Absolutely. Viva Dave D. Rebel. Bring out the inner rebel in yourself. 5 people watching, 7 likes. I appreciate it. So relaxing, so relaxing. I'll stay on here another 14 minutes. We've got to count down again. So 14 minutes and I'm out of here. I'm gone. That was a fake smile. I shouldn't do that. I think Steve has the correct attitude on some things. Well, I appreciate people coming in here saying they have a good time or saying they feel relaxed. That's great. 8 thumbs up. Look at my disjointed thumb. Okay, no problem, Green Eyes. I may or may not still be here, depending on how quick you are. Well, what would happen if, in that situation, Diva Dave D, is I'd still be here to support others. I'd still have all my 1,034 mistakes now for you to do whatever with. But, you know, I just, I felt like I needed to speak with you all today, and I thought, just make that damn new playlist. So I did. I've actually created it yet, but this will be the first of a new playlist series, PMDB 2018 Part 2, my 23rd live stream overall, 201st video appearance overall, 2018, and yeah. Yeah, you gotta be yourself, right? I felt like today it was the right decision for me to go live today. I just had the feeling like it was the right thing to do to go live today. Yes, it was a short on the shelf break. As I was sat right here, as you saw Diva Dave, right here, sat there during the break, and I got a bit bored sitting on the shelf. And as you saw, I fell off the shelf, and lo and behold, came back. And I was intending to have the 200 video appearance. My last. Here we are again. Uh, Stunt of the year goes to. Imagine if I did get an award for that YouTube stunt of the year. I'd be proud of that award. How the hell, Diva Dave, am I gonna top that stunt I did in that video? That's gonna be a tough one to beat. I'm glad it made some people laugh. Just like McDonald's, you deserve a break too, Steve says. So 10 minutes left of this specific live stream. I appreciate you all staying. Are you trying to kill me, Diva Dave D? I guess that would. Well, I'm feeling like you guys helped me out with my health issues, so I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. So it's good. Wouldn't it be just awkward as hell if, like, God forbid, there was like I tripped over or fell over something, and maybe you guys weren't sure if I were joking or not? You know, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh my God, Paul! I just anything can happen live. But I mean, Michael could come out of his box at any moment, stab me, and take over this live stream. I mean, that could happen. Well, um, but I think it's all good. Green eyes and Lynn. I think it's all good. And Diva Dave D could enter in 4 years' time. Live stream still going on. That'd be quite a visit. Be the longest live stream ever. Yes, sarcasm right there. All right. No, just been deed for the last 4 years, but I'm doing good. Longest PMDB video ever. Well, you know, my stupid hat going. Well, Michael, you're going to be behaving, aren't you? Yeah. I don't act my age either, as you can tell. It is now 8 minutes past 5. I will be wrapping things up here very, very shortly, but I appreciate you all coming in. And I felt like I was supposed to do this today, so I'm glad I did. And continue on this miserable series of videos. So it's 12 o'clock where you are. See, I did learn stuff at school, learned how to count. Is it now lunchtime where you are, Green Eyes? Anything planned for the rest of the day? The evening? Lynn, did you ever read my PM? Diva Dave D is saying. Oh, very uncomfortable right now. We are having fun. I'll stay on another 5 minutes or so. But we are having a good time. I've enjoyed your company. See, the fleece is there. It's off today. It's a sunny day in Scotland. And during that sketch I did for reacting to the Halloween film earlier, I wonder if anybody's noticed that my clock's time has changed because I was using my clock in that particular video and it's changed. It was on the same time for a long time. I wonder if anybody noticed that. As you can see, this is how relaxed you guys make me feel. So I appreciate you coming in. It's good to see Steve. Good to get difference of opinion. Green Eyes, always welcome. Diva Dave D, my backbone. On the live chat sometimes. Lynn. And depending on how long I can stay up for, I will join in a nut house again tonight in the chat. I fell asleep last night and the laptop crashed anyway, so but I think I stayed up for most of the nut house. I've missed Janae and Nippy the last couple of nights, but I'll try and stay up for those live streams tonight. But you know, it's just the time difference. No, the laptop crashed and then I fell asleep, or you know, sorry, it sort of all happened at the same time. Yes, I did hear that Diva Dave D, but then again, it's a weird sort of setup. Like you never get any notifications when someone sends you a message on here. can't be comfortable falling asleep on your computer, Green Eyes. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll put the Nut House or wherever it is I'm watching on a big TV on my Google Chrome, and I'll go and lie in my bed. I can't participate in the chat, but I'll go and lie in bed and I'll still listen to what's going on. But I don't last that long. Oh, that's not so bad then, Green Eyes. Steve says he does it all the time too. Just cause, just cause. So, depending on how I feel, depending on if I'm in or out, there might not be any videos tomorrow, but I'll be like a kid on Christmas when that Halloween trailer finally drops. Like things have came full circle in here. Halloween. It's like the last film franchise I care about. They've ruined Batman. They will ruin Bond. Believe me, they will. Political correctness will turn its ugly head and it will ruin Bond. So I feel like Halloween's the last film franchise that I actually care about. Trick or treat. I need a treat. Treat myself tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, you don't get notifications, Dave. I had people send me messages and I never ever got their notifications. So I feel like people use YouTube to participate in the chat and to comment and all that, but I don't think they really use it for sending PMs back and forth. It's more like a Facebook thing or a Twitter thing. I think, Dave. I'll extend my stay a little while longer till say 20 past here. Or maybe until I'm finished my tea. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. For that damn Halloween trailer that will be dropped tomorrow. Party. Hey, 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 hey. Starting to sing to myself now. I'm off my head, totally off my head. I belong in the nut house. I think out you come. You're bugging me in the box. Out you come. You know, just see the excitement on Michael Myers' face for this trailer drop tomorrow. You sit there. Behave. Or do you want to stand on here? You stand here. Make yourself look tall. There you go. It's your day tomorrow. He feels bigger now standing on his box. What has my life came to? I'm talking to things that don't exist. Len, I think he's got one of your knives. I think one of your knives are missing. I'm talking to you, yes. I'm also talking to a miniature figure that doesn't actually exist. Yeah, YouTube, I always treat YouTube as a place not just for the chat and me and others that can relate to you and be friends with you. It's a place for entertainment too. Yeah, it's just far too complicated to send messages to each other. I mean, that's far too complicated. Now, Dave, have you heard if they're replacing it with a new messenger feature? Is there any news on that? We're entering the 2 hour territory mark. I'll stay on here for a bit more. Markle. God bless the late, great Donald Pleasance. What on earth is Jamie Lee Curtis going to do in this film when there's no Donald Pleasance in it? How's she going to defeat the boogeyman this time? Maybe I do, Lynn. Paul, are you enjoying yourself? I think you don't like to say. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a ball with you guys. Dave hasn't seen news about it because last week I had that text bubble thingy on the menu next to my profile picture. Maybe they'll make, maybe Dave, maybe I'm not sure. I kind of, I kind of like how messenger private messages on here aren't a thing. I quite like, I used to love signing into YouTube, posting something stupid and signing it. That's why I treat YouTube as. Facebook, oh, can't be bothered with Facebook half the time I'm in there. I'm like, why am I here? Sort of thing. I feel like agony aunt on Facebook sometimes. I guess too much. Yeah, my Facebook is pretty private as well. I did hear have someone ask me for Facebook and stuff, but I'm like, it's more. I don't know. I quite like it private Facebook. I've got nothing to hide. I mean, there's just pictures and updates that I. I can't see it, Dave. Michael can't see it either. It's such a noisy place. What was cute? So I see, Dave. Well, at least you're behaving. I don't think you're going to be behaving in this trailer tomorrow. I've got that feeling that you're not going to be behaving in the trailer tomorrow. I've seen the teaser. I've seen the blooming teaser. There's a lot of screaming going on. I think that's because of you. Lynn says she's going to behave. I feel like singing again. I want to sing. I want to sing so badly. Even if I can't sing. What would you like me to sing? I started singing people's comments, like, for example, I will give you a massage. Just hang on. Lol. I will behave. Huh? Oh, seriously, Green Eyes, you don't want me to continue singing. I'm horrendous at singing. Okay, so if I click contacts, I can get. I'm not singing. I've got to stop. Austin316 says PMDB should stop singing at once or he's going to get a stone cold stunner. I'm feeling, I'm going to put a heart in there. I'm feeling left out. I'm going to put a heart here. It's for everybody. Thanks for making me so relaxed. Ooh. 2 seconds. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to chill out. Simply the best. Dun, 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 dun. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Do. Right, folks. I'm going to relax for the rest of the evening. I'm going to be in the nut house later on in the chat. Hopefully, I'll be able to stay up for Nippy and Janae. But I'm going to say bye to you all just now. Take care, everybody. Appreciate the hell just coming in by. Don't know if you've seen my new Rangers top before. It's even got PMDB on the back. I'm so vain. But hey, take care, all. I hope you have a damn good evening. I'll be reacting to the trailer, or watching it at least. But take care, all. Appreciate you coming in by, and hope you have a great evening and night, whatever it is you do. Let's go. Let's go.